The new 2025 Golf R is here, and so is the GTI. You're going to be upset and disappointed by some of the things you're going to hear in this video, and you're going to be happy by some of the other things that you're going to hear in this video. If you're a Volkswagen GTI Golf R enthusiast, make sure to stick around to the end of the video while I share with you all the information needed about this new vehicle. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, remember to smash that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. And let's keep on rocking. So what is going on, guys? So the GTI is here with 242 horsepower. Are we going to throw a party with that, about that, those numbers? Absolutely not. You know why? Because it's gained 1 horsepower since last year. But we can throw a party for the Golf R that gained an extra 13 horsepower, which is great. It also gained a 12.9-inch touchscreen, which is standard, and the black edition joins the R range for 25. So let's get into the article and let's talk about everything we need to know. So it says America's GTI is rated at 242 horsepower and it gained just 1 horsepower, making it measly, punching the car at 1 horsepower this year. But there's no mention of the Clutch Sport, and worse still yet, you cannot buy the GTI anymore with the 6-speed manual transmission, only the 7-speed DSG transmission. I've owned the GTI before. I used to own a 1.8 manual Golf. I loved it. I liked it. It's one of the things I love about Volkswagen, or at least the GTI, is that relatively it's a small car, but when you're sitting inside, it feels very, very spacious inside. I am a fan of the DSG transmission, I really am, but I would have loved for Volkswagen to give the enthusiasts or the fans the options of having both transmission. Now, the bad news for the GTI fans around the world is that the GTI lands in the US with minus the power upgrades for European buyers that European buyers can enjoy for the 2025. Over there, the GTI gets a boost from 242 horsepower to 262 horsepower. So America gets the stiff. They get a 20 horsepower increase while we get 1. Moving it closer to the Club Sport, which generates about 296 horsepower. But America's GTI, it's only going to get that 1 horsepower, but the Golf R is going to get the upgrade. So I think that's actually pretty good. Thinking about it, you know, we'll see what the Club Sport is going to be like, but both the GTI and the R now have aluminum VW roundels in the middle of the standard light bar running across the nose, new headlights, new bumpers, and improve in the equipment levels. As in the 2024, the GTI is available in the S, SE, and the Autobahn trim, while the R is available in the Black Edition trim and your standard trim that comes with black seats, black wheels, brakes, and some carbon fibers and stuff like that. Now, this is the interior of the vehicle. We're going to look at it. Humongous infotainment, or touchscreen if you want to call it. It's almost like the size of a huge iPad in there. You also have the digital instrument cluster. You still have your stainless steel or metal looking like trims around the vehicle, like the brake and the accelerator pedals and the dead pedal there. That's actually pretty cool. Now, if you want to make some noise and travel kind of stealthily, there's obviously the European style package, which consists of fabric seats, a sunroof delete, 19-inch wheels, which is about 20% lighter than stock, and it also gets the titanium exhaust. So now you're gonna see, everyone, that the Euro package is the way to go. Now, let's talk about prices. They haven't been revealed yet, but based around the figures for the DSG versions of the 2024 model, we can expect the GTI to be anywhere between $34,000 to $35,000, and for the Golf R to be anywhere between $48,000, $49,000, and maybe even $50,000. In today's day and age, where EV is being like rammed down your throat, and companies are killing their best enthusiast models. We've seen it with Dodge, we've seen it with Chevy and the Chevrolet. There's only a few brands out there that are kind of the king of the hill. You still got Ford making the V8 and the muscle in the manual. You still got Chevy making the ZR1 and the Corvette, even though they killed the Camaro. It's good to see this hot hatch still be here, even though it's losing a 6-speed transmission. It's still great to see it at a great price, because I think for a brand new vehicle, $34,000 to $35,000, and even for the Golf R, $49,000, that is, to me, I think to me that it's actually a great deal. If anyone's interested in actually buying this car, I think the price, it's going to be great. Again, the Golf R gets a 13 horsepower boost, while the GTI gets only a 1 horsepower boost. So you're gonna have to do your due diligence in kind of looking at which one you want to buy. This is the steering wheel here. Now, for the GTI loses all those old style buttons and stuff like that, and you get a brand new steering wheel, which looks pretty cool. Has a GTI logo in the bottom, but the Golf R still remains with those buttons. They're kind of stuck with the nasty switches, the old style switches. Now, the both MK8, which is the MK8.5 Golf, benefit from a 12.9-inch touchscreen that's more useful, sizes and fixes one problem with the MK8, that being the touch sensitive temperature slider at the base of the display that were previously invisible at night. Now they light up, and that's actually pretty cool. Though we'll still rather have a physical control for both, and the volume in between. Volkswagen of America also seems not to have opt out to take the ChatGPT voice assistant that Eurocars feature. Now, it's kind of a bummer that the Eurocar gets a bit of a horsepower increase. Actually, not a bit. The GTI gets a 20 horsepower bump, and this one just gets one. It's kind of a bummer, but then again, it is what it is. That's the market, how it's going. At least the Golf R can have fun with 13 horsepower. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are rocking with the content, smash that thumbs up and the subscribe. Let's keep on rocking, and your boy is out of here.